If you are just beginning to get into fishing, or maybe you've been fishing for a long time and you started fishing tournaments, or maybe you're just a fisherman that lives in a great state like Oklahoma that has lots and lots of lakes, and you're trying to fish quite a few of the different lakes. You can fish 20, 30, 40, 50 different lakes right here in Oklahoma. What's a good thing to do if you're going to be fishing quite a few different lakes? Good morning, guys and girls. June 18, reading from the Catch of the Day book on the Catch a Better Life channel on YouTube. Jimmy Houston Outdoors, all capital letters on Facebook. If you want a copy of the Catch of the Day book or a Catch a Better Life book, which is a book that's got a scripture for every single day, a devotion for every single day, 365 days, and a fishing tip for every day, you will catch a better life. Your life will become better. Your relationship with your friends will become better. Your marriage will become better. Your business and your career will become better. God will see to that. You honor God with some of His scriptures, He will honor you in a big, big way. June 18. By the way, if you want a copy, you can get it at jimmyhouston.com. Either book. I'll be happy to personalize them, autograph them for you. If you want, just tell us who you want it autographed to. They're incredible gift books. If you want somebody in your life or somebody that you like or you love or one of your family that you want to have them to have a better life, it's one way to do it. One way to do it. Bible book. Revelation, back book of the Bible, 21:4. He will wipe away every tear from their eyes, and there will be no more death. There will be no more sadness. There will be no more crying. There will be no more pain. If you've lived as long as I have or anywhere close to it, you know there is pain on this earth. It says right here in Revelation, there will be no more death, sadness, crying, or pain. That's where I want to spend eternity. Here's what I wrote about that. I wrote this 2005, by the way, 20 years ago. Fish feel no pain. Contrary to what the anti-fishing folks proclaim, those hooks do not hurt those fish at all. A fish is cold-blooded. Cold-blooded animals feel no pain. We, on the other hand, feel pain in so many ways. So many ways. Obviously, physically, we feel pain. Spiritually, we can feel lots and lots and lots of pain. And emotionally, sometimes emotional pain is the biggest pain of all. We have lots of ways to hurt. Lots of ways to hurt. I'm not sure exactly why God made it that way, but we have lots of ways to hurt. And it's going to always be that way here on earth. It'll never change. It's not going to get any better. We have lots of ways to hurt. Here at our tiny company, Jimmy Houston Outdoors, our team experienced 4 deaths in 4 days running. Keep in mind, I wrote this book 20 years ago. I experienced the exact same thing. Not this February this year, but February of 2024. 4 deaths within a week of good close friends. Good close friends. At such times of sorrow, we are forced to keep our eyes, we are forced to keep our hearts, we are forced to keep our minds focused on Jesus. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. Remember that God has promised a city of no pain, a city of no crying. He's promised a city of no sickness of any kind, and no more death. No more death. Jesus Christ defeated death forever. No more death. God calls that place heaven. It's reserved for you, and it's reserved for me, and it's reserved for everyone who calls on Jesus to be saved. It's also more incredible than any place we could ever imagine. More incredible than any place we could ever imagine. But oh, what a joy it's going to be to try to imagine how place that will be. Wow. Wow. Here's our fishing tip for today. Use a fishing log. That's right. Use a fishing log to remember details and make you a better fisherman. And it really will do it. I did it a lot in the early years when I was fishing tournaments. I'd write down the days we were fishing, the dates, obviously, what the water conditions were, whether the water was clear, mudgy, dingy, rising, lowering, the water temperature. I'd write the weather conditions down every day, and I'd write what type of fishing success or failure that I had out on the water. If I caught them, I'd talk about how I caught them, what type of patterns. I'd write that down. Obviously, the lures I caught them on, the colors of the lures, the techniques that I was using, the patterns that I developed. As much information as I could. And then if I go back to that lake 2 or 3 or 4 years later, I had something to start on. I had some things that could help me do a little bit better. And even if I did not go back to that lake, sometimes I'd do that log and be looking through that log when I'm fishing a tournament on a lake that's maybe in that same geographical area. Maybe I'm fishing East Texas. I'm fishing Toledo Bend, and I look at a log where I fished Toledo Bend maybe 5 years ago, but it's the exact same time of the year perhaps. And so you look at that and you see how the water was, how the weather was doing, what kind of techniques you want, how you did in the tournament. If you did really, really bad, you want to avoid doing a lot of that stuff again. But if you did really good, you want to duplicate a lot of what you're doing. So keep a fishing log. It will make you a better fisherman without a doubt. I've got to admit, it's been years since I kept a fishing log, but it's really, really important if you want to become a better fisherman. Guys and girls, go out there and have you a great one, a fantastic one, and fish lucky. Remember, I sure do love you.